from Pakistan. From Pakistan is always a problem with the net. Okay.
Yes.
So they can see the recording, right? So आपका start करते हैं. Sorry, oops. Where did I go? Okay, recording is there. Screen. और आप बहुत इंजॉय करेंगे. सूरह कहफ जो है बहुत ही अच्छी सी है.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So उसमें कुछ नोट्स लिखे हुए हैं लेकिन आपको आया नजर आ रही है. ठीक है. So you can try translating it and try to identify the verbs, Aisha. Okay.
Okay.
शुरू कीजिए.
Alhamdulillah is, I think, all praise.
हाँ, लेकिन वो noun है कि verb है?
Verb?
No, it's a noun. How do we identify? Because of alif lam in the beginning. Alhamd. Right? Al is like a the. It makes it a proper. Okay? Whenever you see al in the beginning of a word, then it's always a noun, right? अभी अगर यहाँ पे अल किताब लिखा हुआ है, ये noun है कि verb है?
Al kitab noun hai.
Yeah, because what's in the beginning? Alif and al. Good job. Okay. So alhamdu is a noun, right? Okay. All praise. Lillahi is a combination of la and Allah, right? So it became lillah, right? So what is la means? La means for.
For.
La means,
okay.
La means four, right? Leg means four. Okay. Will you remember it? Okay.
Yeah, I remember it now.
Okay, inshallah, right? Okay. So alhamdulillah, all praise is for Allah. Okay. Alladhi meaning Alladhi.
The one who.
The one who, right? The one who. So it's a correct meaning, and it is a noun as well, right? It's called connecting noun. Allazi. Allazi has a proper word for it. It's connecting noun. What is it?
Connecting noun.
Connecting noun. Okay. The one who. So all praise to Allah, the one who anzala. Anzala. What is anzala now?
Revealed.
Revealed. Now, anzala is a verb or a noun?
It's a verb.
Okay. Okay. If it's a verb, then what kind? Is it a maz? Is it a muzare? What it is? What is the root word?
Samaz.
Yes, it's samaz. But what is the root word for anzala? Remember, there every word has three letter root word, right? And this is kind of 4 letter, right? It is anzala. So now you have to give me the 3 letter root word.
It's noon, za, and lam.
noon and za and la, right? So it should be nazala, right? But it is what? It is
Yeah.
anzala. So
Anjaya.
there is an addition at the beginning. So it's definitely a form 4 because I did the forms the other day. Do you remember? So the form 1 would be nazala. The form 2 would be nazzala. What would be form 2? With the shadda, right?
Yeah.
Nazzala. Form 3 would be nazala, right? Form 4 would be anzala, right? So I gave you the forms, right? So form 4 is anzala. So when you reach the form 4, then you say, yeah, it is a form 4, right? It's the end of the story. So anzala, and this is only the mass, so you don't even have to go further because it's like it's anzala is the very first one, right? This is the one who
Yes.
revealed, right? Allah revealed upon or on, right? Right? Allah means
Yeah.
on or upon, right? He revealed upon
Yeah.
abdihi. Now the other word is abdi. He. He is for Allah. So it's like his, like capital H, because it's for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So he revealed on his abd is what? Abd means slave, right? So
Slave.
yeah, who is abd? Who is abd is Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always called him abdehi, right? To be slave of Allah, right? And we want to be abdehi as well, right? We want to be Allah's slave, right? Right? Because Allah subhanahu wa
Yes.
ta'ala with lovingly would call him a slave who just listen to his masters like unconditionally, right? Right? So Allah subhanahu wa
Yes.
ta'ala is his master, right? Right? It's not like Christian,
Yes.
they think to be slave is a bad thing, but to be slave is a very good thing, to be Allah's slaves, right? To listen to Allah's everything, right?
Yes.
When you are slave of Allah, you are not slave to anybody. You are then the slave of the biggest authority in the whole universe, right? So slave is a very good name because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called to the slave of Allah to be a very good thing, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always called, most of the time he called Prophet Muhammad's name came only 4 times, right? But he has been called the Abd, right? Abd means slave of
Yes.
Allah, right? So he revealed on his slave, because if he wouldn't be slave, like he would just don't sometime won't listen, but because he's a slave, he would listen every single thing his master says. And who is the master here? Who is the master?
Allah.
Allah, right? So, uh, so he is the one who revealed upon his slave Al-Kitab. What he revealed?
The book.
The
The
book.
book.
Right. Va and Va means, you know the Va means, right?
Mm.
What does Va mean? And,
And
right? And what does
yes.
Lam means?
Not.
What? Not. What does Lam means? Not. Why Amma could call? Okay. Okay. Somebody try to call me on this. Okay. Lam means not, and not yaj'al. Lahu. What does yaj'al
It
lahu mean?
means made, yajal, paint.
Yeah. So how do you know? Okay, what is it? What is yajal? What is yajal and what is the root word? Yaj al.
Made.
It is make. Yeah. Make. Right? Make or made. Made is like a past tense, so with that would be ja'ala. But what is the root word? Jim
Jal.
ja'ala. Right? So ja'ala and yaj'ala. Right? Okay.
Yes.
It should be ja'ala. It's muzar mas, and the muzare should be yaj'ala. What should be the muzare?
Yajal.
Yaj'ala. Right? But over here it is yaj'al. So it means it is majzoom. Majzoom is like this fatha dropped and it turned into a sukoon. Okay? And why is that? It's because of the lam. Lam is a word which make any letter after that a majzoom word, right? So that's why you don't see the fatha on the lam. It should have been yaj'ala, because you learned when you did the gardan, you learned that with ja'ala you make it the yaj'ala, right? But it's not yaj'ala, it's yaj'al. There is no fatha on that, right?
Okay.
Okay. So now we try to find the right reason why there is no fatha. Okay, there is a reason. There is a little word is called num, lum. Whenever it's there, and there is a bunch of, I'll send you the list, all of you guys, a list which gives the list of the words after which the 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 word has to become the verb, or the muzare has to become a majzoom. Majzoom means it's like it's harkat drops and it converts into a sukoon. Okay, so it's lam yaj'al, or he does not make it. Yaj'al lahu, right? He does not make it. Evaja. What does evaja means? Do you know the meaning of evaja?
Mm, I don't.
Okay, it's like crooked or complicated or like, okay. So you know Sirate Mustaqim? Who knows Sirate Mustaqim? Ehdina Sirat al-Mustaqim, right? Seedha Rasta, right? It's like straight. What should be the opposite of the Mustaqim? Is like Iwaja, right? Like it's not straight.
Okay.
It's like complicated. It's teda meda, right? So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala
Okay.
is saying, Allah revealed Quran and he did not make it like very complicated or teda meda, or like he made it like very simple, very straight to forward to understand, right? Very simple. Okay, you got it?
Got it.
You got it? Okay. I have so many messages. Okay. Okay, so now can you just read the whole ayah? Can you try to read the whole ayah, like the meaning of the whole ayah, not the Arabic, just the meaning? Aisha?
Okay.
I
Mm.
try to read it. Yeah.
All praise to Allah.
Hmm. All praise to Allah. I, next.
All praises to Allah who revealed upon his slaves the book
Hmm.
without and made it
Made it. I didn't get you. Can you repeat that? I think you're cutting off or something, right? Okay, I'll read that. All praise to Allah.
I'm
Who
a bit
I think I think your
confused.
internet is not working. Okay, I'll read it for you. Okay, no problem. No worries. If you can hear, that's fine. But you understood? Just you can text me if you have any question on that. Okay, I'll read it for you. All praise to Allah, the one who revealed on or upon his slave the book and did not make in it any complication or crookedness. Okay, so in other words, if we just try to understand it, like he made it very simple for us. Okay, so that's your first ayah. Good thing. Any question on, like everybody has to go through this, and if they have any question on the first ayah of the Surah Kahf has like 4 stories in it. Okay, so we will really enjoy it, but you have to understand every ayah so you enjoy more, right? That's the best story wise, that's the best surah. Okay, because it has 4 stories. All right, inshallah. All right, so we'll see you. No, I think we can, nobody is there, only 2 people are there. I'll stop screen and check who else is there. There are more people. Javeria is there. Tanzar is also there. Barira is also there. Barira has represented. Javeria, what's your ayah? What's your surah? Javeria?
Surah Waqia.
Surah Wakia. You want to present? You haven't presented yet?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So I don't have Surah Wakia. Let me check. If I don't have, I'll just do the screenshot right now for you, and later on. It's not there. Okay, I'll just do the screenshot from quickly. Quran.com.
Sorry, I had network issues. That's why I got disconnected.
No worries, but you did good. I was just saying that it's a very nice surah. So try to be try to understand every single ayah, so you will enjoy more. Okay, in the end, inshallah. So I'll just do the screenshot. And I can't, yes, send it to Where did I send it again? So send it. Location I have to change. I'll just send it here. Section, new section, send. Okay. So Javeria, I'm getting ready for you. Okay. Can you see Javeria?
Yes.
Okay. Can you start, please?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. إذا وقعت الواقعة ليس لوقعتها كاذبة خافضة رافعة إذا رجت الأرض رجا وبست الجبال بسا.
We want to do 5? Okay. Do
Yes.
4. Okay.
Okay. إذا it means when or if.
When? Okay.
If
When?
وقعت الواقعة وقع is the root word for وقعت is وقع يقع.
Faqiya.
And
Yaqi'u.
واقعة
Yeah.
واقعة this means event or incident.
Okay, that's an incident. But what is it? Is it like, because if it's a waqa'a, right? Then it should be waqa'at, waqa'a ta, right? It's a T over there. So
Yes.
then what it is?
I don't know.
Gardan, yeah, if you do the Gardan, then how would you come up with that? You said it's a uh,
The
it's a
root word
femi-
for this.
it's a feminine. What is
Yes.
it?
Feminine.
Feminine, right? Waqa'ati, right? So
Yes.
you haven't done the feminine before, okay?
Yes.
So now you have to learn the feminine. Okay. So if you make the gardan for kafara, can you read the kafara gardan for me, please?
Yes. Kafara, kafaru, kafarata,
Kafaru, kafarta,
kafartum,
kafarta, kafartum,
kafartu,
kafartu, and kafarna, right? Okay. So similarly, if you do waqa'a, what it be? Waqa'u,
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 waqa'ata,
waqa'ata,
waqa'tum,
waqa'tum,
waqa'tu, waqa'na.
waqa'na. Okay. So you don't see anything over here which has a kasra on it. It has a fatha, means you do disbelieve,
Yes.
or like you happen, or it happens to you, or something like that, right? And then I disbelieve or something happened to me, right? Like wakatu, right? But over here you have what? Wakati. What do you have? Wakati.
Vakati.
Yeah. So now, because we haven't done the feminine, I'll give you the feminine, right? So kafara is like he disbelieved. If I say kafarat with a sukoon, kafarat, it's like she disbelieved, right? And kafarta means you disbelieve. You is a for the man, right? You are saying anta kafarta, right? You disbelieve. And if it's a woman, then you see anti kafarti, right? Because we didn't learn, we learned only anta. What did we learn? Anta, right? So if you want to say somebody anta, right? So how would you say? How would you say? Like anti, like ismu anti, like is a question, right? If you
Yes.
want to ask a girl, you won't say ismu anta. You will say ismu anti, right? So what is your name, right? Right? So 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 over here, because now you see anti, so it's not the she, it's like it's like you is a vakaati, right? So it's like a feminine singular for the vakya, right?
Yes.
But it is like a mukhatib, right? So because they were asking, okay, so it's a little complicated surah. This ayah is very small, but first of all, you picked one with we were trying to avoid the feminine, right? I didn't realize the Surah Vakya would have like the feminine in it, but it's okay. Uh, it's okay. You have to, at some point, you have to learn the feminine as well. So now it's like instead, it's used for Vakya. And why we would use a verb for Vakya, which is like a feminine. The reason is like Vakya is a non-akil. Non-akil is like non-human. It's like non-aqil. It's like a word we use, and it's like non-human. It's not a human. Vakya is like a vakya, right? For vakya verb, like vakya, we use the verb singular feminine. What is the verb we use? The singular feminine. You got it? It's little complicated,
Yes.
but you will get it. Why am I saying third person? It's not third person, it's the second person. Okay, so it should be waka'at, but ta has like a kasra to attach with the lam, right? Sorry about that. Waka'atil, waka'atil, because you have to attach the lam with the ta, right? Lam is a shamsi letter, so it was actually waka'at. So verb over here is waka'at, right? It was a majzoom because it was a feminine singular, right? But waka'a, you add the kasra because you want to attach with al-waqiya. Okay? So there is a tajweed rule applying over here as well. So is a waqatil waqiya means when the time would happen, when the waqiya would happen. But because people kept asking, right, to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, oh, you say Qiyamah would come. When it would come? When would it come? When would it come? Right? So then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sending this ayah. Then when this will happen, right? When
Yes.
this is going to happen. It's regarding what? Regarding the Qiyamah. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So now, this is a new word for you, Liza?
Laysa, it is a negative verb,
Yeah,
which means not.
not. It's a verb. You are right. It's a verb. Liza is a very first form. So we won't go into the detail. But most of the time you will see Liza. Sometimes you will see Lasta, right?
Yes.
Right? But Lesa is a good word, right? So remember it. It's a negative word. It's Lisa. Like just kana means is, or Lesa means
Not.
like not. Yeah. Good. Next. Lewaqatiha. Lewaqatiha. So this is also noun. Why we are saying it's noun? Because when it's a verb, you see on the second letter, you see the harkat, right?
Yes.
But over here, there is no harkat. It says waqf, right? Waqf means like there is a majzoom on the like a sukoon on the second letter. Then usually it is a noun. We'll do the noun in detail after we complete the 100 ayah, right? Because by that time you would learn all the verbs. Once you know all the verbs, then we will show you how to form the nouns as well. Okay, but just
Yes.
like keep the big rule. One rule is like alif lam comes in the beginning. One rule is like second letter is sukoon. Second letter is with the sukoon, right? Wow and kaf. So there is a sukoon, right? So waqatiha, uh, when this happened, right? Waqati is like is a noun. It has a three letters. How many word it has? It has li. It has waqati, waqati, and ha. Right? So it says when it will not kaziba. So you have to attach the laisa with the kaziba. It's not the happening of it. Waqatiha means waqatiha now is like a noun, but the meaning is happening, right? Happening of it. Happening of it means of that event.
Last day.
Yeah, is for sure, right? It's not kaziba. It's not. It's not a lie. It's like a.
It's not a liar.
Yeah, it's not lie, right? So when that happens and the happening of it is not a lie, right? So we will. It's a little complicated. Just leave it up to here. I think there are less people. It's a little complicated surah. It looks easy, but it's a little complicated grammatically. Okay. First of all, there is a feminine concept, and we didn't even do the gardan of the feminine, right? So now the feminine came, but it's okay. It's okay because you have to get introduced to the feminine, and you know enough masculine, so you can just uh, start getting familiar with the feminine as well. And it's not that much difficult, right? It's only you just drop the harkat on the last letter, then it is a feminine. Okay,
Yes. Okay.
right? So keep it two, and then we will do little by little. Okay,
Okay.
but yeah, but it's a beautiful surah. It's very beautiful because in the middle you will see a lot of description of the Jannah in it. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so we will leave it up to that, and inshallah, we will continue with the Kanza right now. I'll stop it here, the screen sharing, and then we'll go to the whiteboard. Who else is there? So Aisha has presented, Ghazia is there, Parveen is there, Kanza is there. Okay. So Ghazia and Sima is there. Okay. So new people is there. So we will do a little bit for the new people. Okay. Now the new group has to tell me where they were. Anybody?
Assalamualaikum, Safiya.
वालेकुम सलाम. आपके पास पिछले लेक्चर के नोट्स हैं?
जी. Last time we did Gardan,
Okay.
Daraba, and Kafara, and you gave me the homework to do Kafara.
Okay. So you did daraba and you did kafara.
Kafara, yes.
So you have done 2 gardan, right? Okay. So you have done duad baat only. Okay. Okay. I think we only did the first part. Okay. We did daraba, darabu, and
Darabta,
then darabta,
Darabtu,
darabtu,
Darabat,
no, darabtum, sorry. And darabtu,
Darabna.
darabna. Okay. That was clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, and that was a mas, means past tense. Or we have the another word to describe it is like imperfect. Okay. Now we'll go to perfect, which is muzare. Sorry, we will go to imperfect. That was a perfect. Mas is a perfect because we cannot change it, right? If
Yes.
we have eaten apple, then it is gone. It's like perfect. If what is the muzare? We didn't do the muzare, right?
Imperfect.
Yad ribu.
So, Safiya, this Daraba was past, means past.
Yes. Like go, went. So we used to do in English go first and past later. But in Arabic we do the past first and we do the future later, which makes more sense because perfect is perfect, right? You cannot change the past. Okay. So it's a little like opposite of the way we do it in English. Okay.
So
So it's like
yeah,
yes.
Daraba means struck.
Strike. Yeah. He strikes. He strikes.
These strikes will be present. Present continuous.
No, it's like past. He striked. Like went, he went. Like daraba, he zahaba, he went. But in English, you have to put he and went. In Arabic, you just say zahaba, it means he went.
Okay.
Sorry, there's a background noise. That's Friday. Sorry about that. We are now sitting in a cafe to get the internet, and then there are people noisy. Sorry. Okay. So Seema.
Yes.
Okay. Zahaba is went.
Okay.
He went. Okay. Why I say he went? Because Darabu is they went. Darabta is you went. Darabtu is like you all went. Darabtu means you all went. Darabtu I went. Darabna we went. Right? So that's also a different in Arabic that it has a hidden pronoun in it. In English, you have to put a pronoun. So English is complicated. Arabic is simple because you don't have to put a pronoun. You just like write the word and you know it has a he or a she or you or me or I, right?
Okay.
Okay. And it is a past, right? So we do past first because past is perfect. Like it's not just perfect, it's like perfect means like it doesn't have any gunjaish or any capacity to be changed. It is gone, the event happened. So that's why we are calling it a perfect. And this is like muzare is like a imperfect because it can change with time. Imperfect, and this is perfect. So instead of calling it a past and a present, we call it perfect and imperfect. Okay?
All right.
Okay, good. So daraba becomes yadribu. So over here, the muzare indicator is ya. Okay? Understand? And
Correct.
now if you see the harkat, the last is fine. Ya has a fatha on it and last letter has a dhamma. The first letter was dot and it has a sakoon on it, right? So it is okay.
Can you explain it a little bit?
Okay. So you had dot, ra, and ba over here. And over here you have yad, ra, ba. Okay. So it was a maz and it is a muzare. So what I am saying, it has like a fatha, fatha, जिसको उर्दू में जबर कहते हैं. It has a like all हरकत इसका fatha, 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 right?
Okay.
अच्छा. In the muzare, you put a ya in the beginning, which is a sign of a muzare, right? When you see a ya in the beginning, you say, oh yeah, that's definitely a muzare, right? And muzare for the third person. Then when you put a ya, then the second letter, which was da, would become da, like it has a sukoon on it now. So it will become yad, right?
Okay.
And the last letter has a ba, but it becomes boo, right? Now the second letter would have a kasra underneath. That's why it's like yadribu. Okay?
I can also say zir.
Yeah. So ये जेर जो हमने लगाया है, that's the quality of the दुआत बा. क्या होता है कि इसके सेकंड वाले के नीचे जेर यानी कि कसरा आ जाता है.
अच्छा.
ठीक है. सो एनीथिंग जिसके मुजारे में सेकंड लेटर के नीचे कसरा आ जाए, उन सबको हम दुआत का बाब कहते हैं. ठीक है.
ओके. ठीक है.
समझ आ गया?
हाँ, ठीक है.
Okay. So the first one you have done, yadribu. Now you have to make a plural for that. So that would be yadribu. ना. क्या हो जाएगा?
यद्रिबु.
Okay. The third one would be tadribu with a ta. So it's a second person, means you. You would be indicated in there, right?
Yes.
You strike. Tadribu. And it would be tadribu. yadribuna. And now it would be like I. It would be adribu. Adribu. And the last darabna from like we strike mean nadribu. Nadribu. Okay. So in these two, ya was the indicator. In these two is ta is the indicator of the muzare. Over here is the alif indicator, right? Over here is noon indicator in the beginning, right? So if you see ya, ta, alif, noon in the beginning, so your first thought should be, it might be a mudare, okay? Make sense?
Okay. ठीक है.
Okay. So we won't stop there. We will do a little two more words.
Okay.
And they are like we did the maaz and the muzare and there is like amar, right? Abhi aap kehte ho कि you go to school, you go to school. So that's a simple sentence, right? But कभी कभी आप किसी को कहते हैं go to school, right? यानी कि जाओ स्कूल जाओ, right? तो वो बदल जाता है, right? ये आप ऐसे बोल रहे हैं you go to school, आप स्कूल जाते हो, it's a simple sentence. लेकिन जब आप उसका you drop कर देते हो और आप कहने लगते हो go to school, right? It means you are ordering that person or you are requesting, please go to school, right? तो फिर आपने request कर दिया, right?
कमांड भी हो सकती है और रिक्वेस्ट भी हो सकती है.
जी, ठीक है. तो फिर उसके लिए हम क्या करते हैं, इसको हम कहते हैं कि इसका हमें अमर भी बनाना है. और अमर आप किसमें, आप उसको ही गोज टू स्कूल, उसको आप नहीं कहेंगे गो टू स्कूल बिकॉज वो आपके सामने ही नहीं है, राइट? तो सिर्फ सामने वाले जो होते हैं ना, यू एंड यू ऑल, आप इन सबको ही हुक्म कर सकते हो, ठीक है? तो तद्रिबु को तद्रिबूनो ही को आप हुक्म कर सकते हो. तो उसको हुक्म कैसे बनाते हैं, उसका ते को गिरा देते हैं, अलिफ लगा देते हैं, ठीक है? इसमें भी अलिफ लगा देते हैं, ठीक है? और इसका जो सेकंड जो रा है, सेकंड जो लेटर होता है ना, उसका हरकत अलिफ पे लगा देते हैं, तो ये हो जाता है ई, राइट? और फिर इसको इद रिब, जो आखिरी वाला है उस पे जजम लगा देते हैं, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा, इदरिब हो जाएगा. अगर कोई आपसे कहेगा इदरिब, तो वो कह रहा है कि मारो, ओके? ठीक. अच्छा, इसी तरह जमा को हम क्या करेंगे, उसको भी उसी तरीके से करेंगे, इद रे, क्योंकि वो नून को गिराना खाली हमें आखिर में मजूम बनाना है, तो अलिफ लगा देंगे. नून को गिराने के लिए हमें अलिफ लगाना पड़ता है, ठीक है? तो हो जाएगा इदरिबू.
ठीक.
सो ये अमर हो गया, ठीक? तो अब आपने जो किया था वर्क, वो क्या किया था, कफरा किया था घर में, कर लिया था पूरा?
जी कफारा कर दिया.
अच्छा, देखते हैं कफरा की बतान. एक मिनट, ठीक है? तो आपने कफरा का किया था, मुझे कफरा की पूरी ये जो जैसे मैंने आपको दराबा की बना के दी है ना, आप मुझे कफरा की बिल्कुल ऐसे कॉपी करते हुए जहां जहां जिसकी जो जबर लगी है, आप वो मुझे कॉपी करके पूरी पोस्ट कर दीजिएगा ताकि मैं देख सकूं उसको.
ठीक है.
ठीक है? Qazia and Parveen, you want to do that as well?
Miss, I don't know if I'll be able to have time to do it because I have like a lot of university work to finish.
if you won't do it, then you won't learn it. Can't you do kafara? It's not that like to copy it down.
I'll try my best.
Okay, because that's the idea, right? That you understand the words, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know I understand it's overwhelming because it's your first year, but you pay like I'm not saying that don't pay attention to your university work. That's very important. But like if you have like want to take a break when you are studying and you are like tired of studying the university work, you just say, okay, let me try doing kafara if I can make it. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So that would help you little by little. I'm not saying that you have to be expert like in 2 months, right? Little by little, just like it would be adding on to your like the better qualification, you know, like where like दुनिया की डिग्री यहीं पे रह जाएगा, right? दुनिया की डिग्री आपको दुनिया में मूव अराउंड करने के लिए होगा, but एवर लास्टिंग लाइफ के लिए आपको ये बहुत काम आएगा, ठीक है?
Okay, I'll do my best.
इंशाल्लाह. ऑलराइट, ओके, तो सीमा काफी है आज के लिए?
हाँ, आज के लिए काफी है.
ओके, चलें फिर हम यहीं पे इसको स्टॉप करते हैं रिकॉर्डिंग को.